Hello, hello! This is Chris, and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. We are working on that sweater for my husband with the black and rainbow yarn, and just kind of trying to get the back done at this point. I kind of need to be careful because the decrease for the armholes is like what I'm getting very close to. So I kind of need to like just kind of watching the stuff as I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it on the sides and like doing it.
Light on my feet.
But yeah, so last time we ran around the grove, we made sure that we bought some stuff, we talked to some people, picked up Will, he's currently at the camp, and we saw that the druids and the tieflings are having beef, and there's a child now missing. Actually, before I go down there, I will go down there in a second. But I am gonna go over here and do that thing with the tiefling and her brother who died during the goblin attack, and then I'm going to do the thing with the woman with the spyglass over here. So let's take care of that. And
these tieflings prove fragile.
Deal
I've
with
a mind to end their misery myself.
and deal
Calm
with
yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Okay, so she's not here anymore.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
I mean, yeah. Probably not. Let's go up here and deal with this. Okay. Surprised. He's level 3. I mean, we should be fine. But we'll find out. And I missed. Oh, and then I can't. No, at least I'll get over there. Okay. Surprise, Lazel. Let's give her a potion. There we go. She's kind of been at half for a bit. And then let's go there. Okay.
Heading there.
Come on, Shadowheart, you can do it. Oof. She is just not good at range at all. Okay. There we go. Got 7. Starian. Must have advantage to get the target. Okay. Let's do that. On the offhand. Oof. Starian. Alright, let's see if she can actually get there. Yeah, she can. Is he just about high AC? Oh, it's 14. It's relatively high. Okay.
I need to stay focused.
Haha. Got him. Okay, let's go talk to her.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Soul coin mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. The bugwheel would have crushed your skull. This is how you thanks I get? Except you got me. Hand the coin over, I'll be on my way. Let's see what she's got. Magnifying glass. So if you've played Divinity, you have to use the magnifying glass to like look at some stuff. This is exactly what the magnifying glass looks like. This is literally here just to be like an Easter egg for their other game. You don't need it obviously this game, and I haven't played the second Divinity, so I don't know.
Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
I promise I'm not working for that devil.
Then our interests barely intersect. I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. Best of luck finding them.
Well, that's rude. But, I mean, there'll be other soul coins.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
I wonder if Astarion can pickpocket her. No. Maybe he can talk to her.
Would have been breathing my last if your friend hadn't killed that bugbear. So, thank you. Not a lot of people watching my back these days.
Huh, interesting. That's kind of cool.
No time to rest.
I've never gotten that before. We got that.
Very well.
Okay, let's go down here.
That might be worth a look.
I will take your buried treasure. Okay. So now let's go and talk to the druids. Now that I have done that. Okay, down to the druids we go. Before we go down there, what did we get? Elixir of Vigilance. Drink to gain +5 to initiative. In addition, you can't be supplies. Replaces effects of other elixirs when you drink it. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see, Shadowheart was the one who grabbed that. Morning Star. Skull. We will need that later, so let's send that to camp. I'm gonna see if Damon can do anything with that, but you know, we'll see. Also, how much more do I need? Like 50 more points, and then we could have it.
I have something to ask.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Turn around and see what he's looking
You
at.
see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Investigation. Okay, let's see how well I do here. Not well. Nope. Okay, continue.
You look the
there.
rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Okay, let's go. talk to the druids, talk to Volo, and
Try grease and palms. These things over.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
if it weren't for you, there'd be an overrun with godbugs now, so I'll go where I please. So I'm kind of curious what she has to trade. Evil Eye. I think I've read that. Let's see what we got. Yes, I will read everything. Just deal with it. Let's see.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I like how it's just like, no, can't move, come in. Wait, no, yeah, you can come in.
Confidence, if you insist.
Okay, let's talk to Volo.
Can it be a Git Yankee? Oh, what a delight. If I was less educated, I presume to ask what you're doing on the Sword Coast.
Then, for your own sake, your education is a fortunate deed. You seem more familiar with Kate the Yankee than most around here. What I'm doing is none of your concern.
You're hardly my first, my friend. With a curious mind and a good pair of walking shoes, one makes many an acquaintance. Though at present, my curiosity lies elsewhere than the vagaries of the children of Gith. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions. Let's go.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins?
No,
Size,
I realized.
nature, distinguishing qualities.
I know who he,
You search your mind,
who he
successfully recalling
reminds me
various
of,
details of goblin
which
behavior.
is, if you've ever read or seen the Harry Potter movies, he reminds me of Rita Skeeter, that journalist in like the Goblet of Fire. Yeah, she's terrible, but like, that's who he reminds me of. Also, J.K. Rowling is a terrible person and a turf, and like, I refuse to give her any money. But at this point, everyone's heard of Harry Potter, so it's not like not talking about it stops people from learning about it. So it's kind of like, it's just part of the cultural zeitgeist now. That's a whole other issue. But yeah, she's a terrible person. I hate her. Will never, ever, ever, ever support her. And Harry Potter is a little tainted for me. I have good memories as a child, but that's about it. Anyway, on we go to Volo. Common variety goblins led by El Lasher and flanked by Booyahs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Let's see, the time I spent among books, I stood at the page. I'd rather not say it. Are we done here? I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Are you drunk or merely stupid?
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out their name. It'll work. I don't think so. I was concentrating on not dying.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition, not worth the ink and parchment. Hold your tongue. No, hold my
Never
tongue.
you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Careful, goblins aren't known for their mercy. Mercy. About our conversation earlier, why the dragon? What brought you out to the wilds in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
I'm gonna see what he has to.
Pardon me. I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Let's see what he's got. Okay, he's got lots of loots. Plus mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains a 1+ D4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. I want that. 200. Gonna get rid of. I can probably buy it from him later. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here. Hopefully he'll still have it later.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's the tune you're singing? How do you about this? It sounded a little unpolished.
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help. What's the creative process for you? Agony next to you. Mostly agony. Look, you know when soon enough.
Violence doesn't fix everything, you know. Music can help in ways a silly blade can't. Besides, I'm not doing this for me. This is for the people we lost on the way here.
Oh.
It's important.
That's just mean, rude. Let's finish it then.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about? Hamila was performed together.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Let's see. Maybe I'll do okay. Oh, cool. Okay. There's the times I have failed this terribly. Hopefully I'll be able to not fail it horribly.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Performance, keep time with her. Okay, let's do this. Oof. No. That didn't go well.
That was interesting. Why don't we try again?
Okay, continue to play. Come on, it's a 10. It's a 10. Okay.
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
Aw.
Sorry.
Don't worry, cry as much as you need. The song was beautiful, worthy of futures. No need to be sorry, but it still needs work. Oh, would you look at that grove? So lovely, so grove-like.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible, I'm sorry. I'm sure your teacher would be proud now. Hardly a unique tale of woe these days. Tough enough, or you won't last. They come up with a fine tribute with her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Hey, I have a lute. Did I gain the proficiency? I did. Cool, let's put the lute right there. I don't want to see the lute though. Show, hi, there we go, okay. Let's just grab all of that.
What's hiding here?
Starian.
Delicious. Should be easy.
I'm glad Starian has a ton of bonuses, or we would not have gotten that. Alrighty. Let's get going.
Moving in.
I wonder if talking to her again actually does anything, or we just listen. Curious.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Okay. Let's go down and talk to the druids. And ladle, cooking pot, cauldron. Let's take all things. Okay, go talk to the druids. And we'll talk to Nettie. Let's go. Okay.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. and I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime? Prisoner, she's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kurga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Nature. Druids cherish harmony. Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Persuasion. Barbarian intimidation. Tech thoughts. Alright, let's do persuasion. Add a bonus. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, cool. Nice. Alrighty.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kurga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I like that not everyone... I do really like that there is disruption in, you know, the druids, because it would be really weird if everyone had the same thoughts.
I know
you
that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles? How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay, turn to other matters and leave. Okay, let's go here. So I'm just finishing up a stitch. There we go. Okay.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
Let's write the plaques.
This will... Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
I'll give it a shot.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
We have failed our perception checks. I think there's another one like around there somewhere. Sorry, just doing the pattern. I think there's another one over by Korga. Yeah. Let's read that one.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Alrighty, let's go over here. Logbook. This heavy book labeled 1371, stamped with an elegant stag against the dark background. 6 old Turk sent to druids, some of the newer recruits. I remember reading that from last time. Servants' quarters. So there's someone in here. I'll go in here later when there is no one, and we can look at things that Korga has.
Might be useful.
Grab that.
Did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
I want antidotes. Alright, so this is the healing recipe. Antidote. Let's talk to Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Okay, wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
There's a parasite in my head. A wriggling temple.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
Excuse me. Thank you, yes. The very same.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
Druid notebook. This is an ancient notebook with ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some of the words can still be made out. Gathaic is finished, but it costs us land. Darkness is falling. Corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadow, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounds are safe. Our wounded are safe. I returned searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it into rest and took his grave. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that every victory can taste bitter.
Head on in.
Okay, off we go. Let's go into here.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Drown, I have the same parasite. It's hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see, what is that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Let's see, I can merge minds with anyone else infected and devour. Nothing strange.
Nothing? You're sure?
Something else is the tadpoles. I might merge. I fell in the sky and something caught me.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Mind Flayer ship. I was kidnapped.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you came to cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything.
I mean,
Now,
it's fair.
do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
I don't like that. Just tell me you've learned something about... You must have learned something studying.
That thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time? So you're tracking other
Hard
victims?
to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So, go get him.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite.
I mean, fair.
If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright. Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Alright. I'll find out.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Alrighty.
Time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Never a quick draft in Ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Okay, let me just finish
If
that
you
last
start to
stitch.
turn,
Okay.
I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
There's something in that vessel.
Fine.
Take a closer look.
Okay. I'm just going to, since Nutty's not in here, I'm just going to steal a bunch of her stuff and then use it to get more stuff. Ha ha ha. Steal that. Note from Halsin telling him that he's gonna go places. Halsin's journal. Yeah, I want that. I want that. Steal that. Okay. Let's get this.
I said Vanessa, just want my bed.
Let's take the drow. This dagger. No, I want his sword. Dagger, please. Thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna get all the library books.
What's in here?
tablets, all of the library books.
What's that?
Okay, here I'm gonna talk to Zevlor, and then okay, so after I have stolen all the stuff from Nettie, I am going to go talk to Zevlor. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab some stuff from I'm gonna go steal that note from Korga. It's pretty much just like I have meetings, you know. Yeah, is there anything here? It's not stuff that will be like that Nettie will be mad I take. I could do that. Bookcases in here. I have actually never taken from these bookcases before. Maybe once, but let me read this. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of oral histories of several stories throughout the realm. Chapter 25, Cornelius and Temulus. Worthy Wart. Halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Inneralth. I met the brothers, or rather they found me, in the lower pass. Through the fire-showered mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path, and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had some more coin than common sense. It was our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak, and to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season. I explained, and a traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private. It would be as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to be approximately disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them over the roadside fire. I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius, Lorian, my lad, our ancestors' home. It was lost during the spell plague. Temulus, wasn't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky gun Nashers. Is it? It sank. Wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high as a gnome. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sunk the place. Going back to finish the job. Watch that lip, lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the bright land world of Aviar, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we live under, until the blue flame of the spell plague brought us to this world. Ah, right, another potato? Okay. Nettie stays in here. I don't want to do... Nope, stone door, no. Let's go over here. Don't think there's anyone in here right now. Good, okay. Let's go in here. He's still here. Let's talk to him.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Well, that's just rude. Okay, well, I am going to start it
I
out.
have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
And I am going to play. I'm gonna do.
What am I to do?
This.
Can't give up now.
And I'm going to play a song.
Watch your back.
Story is go up here. Fail on a performance check.
I've been challenged.
Come on. Yeah. Continue and grab everything out of there. Yep. Cool.
Alright, what now?
Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get going.
Should mind my step. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
So what these reports are, someone has written Shadow Curse at the top of this page and the number of notes below. Trees infested, affected but still alive. Miraculous component of underlying magic, resisted removal, attempts to interfect caster, range and severity of curse, suggest divine origin, umbral characteristics, and vicinity to Shar's temples. Goddess herself is responsible.
Temple of Shar. Where? And what's this about a curse?
People of the sword, close look around. What do you see? A collection of god-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of the divine image. Tieflings wearing their devilish heritage for all to see walk among us as if they don't owe their experience and alliance to the lords below. Those hell-touch people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good as all they wish. Would you believe that a tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs? If he said he ate nothing but vegetables. No, we can see their true nature plain as day, but they are not only evil, infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, Durgar, and other creatures of the Underdark. Strive for acceptance, but why should you accept them when their brothers raided our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I am not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I am not saying we should return delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells that they came, but be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, especially suspicious when you do not. Well, that would make a lot more sense why why the druids don't like the tieflings. So let's do that. Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except for a few words. Animal scout sent, Eastern town, villagers probably still alive, violent.
We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Study of Sword Coast. A scrap larger map, fainted fast to the page with a fragrant sap. Someone has written tainted by curse above the lands to the east beyond the mountains on the road to Baldur's Gate. Well, that's not good. Okay, so I think this is where I am gonna stop for the day. If you have any questions about what I am making or the yarn I'm using, all the information is going to be down in the description down below. I will say the purple yarn specifically is going to be kind of hard to find because it was a very small batch dye in a shop in Kansas. I linked the website down below, but really not sure if there is this specific yarn. It might be something very similar, but it's probably a different batch. So linked the shop website down below for that specific yarn. The gray yarn that I'm sorry, I was thinking of another project I was working on. The yarn will be linked down below. It's the black and rainbow. Sorry. The other project that I'm working on has two different yarns that are like really annoying to find. But yeah, the rainbow and black yarn that I'm using, linked down below. And the pattern for that sweater as well is linked down below. if you have any questions about it or anything like that, please just feel free to comment down below. And if you have any tips or tricks on how to defeat honor mode, I would greatly appreciate that. And go ahead, just put those down below as well. Alright, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay, yeah, bye.